Well, anytime you play,
Yeah, why not?
And
just whatever. You guys are done the first
don't
turn.
really know what they're doing.
Nobody knows what they're doing.
Well, combined, they know.
Step one is Tristan's
Yeah.
purple/pink measuring device.
Yeah. So Tristan is the Krauts, and you're the Vichy French, Andrew.
Yes. We're camouflaged as Free French.
As Free French, yeah. And then there's the radio scout car here as objective number 1.
Worth 1 point.
The church is worth 3 points, and the AA gun is worth 1 point. And Scott is running the plucky Vegemite-eating Australians, and Moser is running Brit Perez. So you guys are running. How many points was each list? I know it's a 2-on-2.
Took him out. You took him out, so it's a
roughly
second lieutenant, 3 10-man units with an LMG and an SMG, a mortar team, MMG team. And an AT team and a transport for 4 factions.
And I think you guys had each of these Bren gun carriers is carrying. It's as if it's a bigger one. Yeah.
Yeah, just so there isn't an imbalance.
Yeah. So there's no imbalance of machine guns. All right. So this is after everybody's first moves.
This is after rolling to come onto the board. So this is basically the end of first turn. Because we all came on the board. The only fire was, I don't know if you already covered it.
No, I didn't.
The only fire was my Hanomag came on. And
MG42'd.
MG42. This unit, I did score a hit on 1 dice on a 6, but I failed.
Oh, is that what these are?
That's a pin marker. Yeah.
You know, they remind me of those Tyranid spore launchers.
But to blow up and shoot acid all over them.
Yeah, except for when it was me with my Tyranids, they would do nothing. Yeah, all right, so we'll catch you after turn. We're still halfway through the turn, right?
We're still halfway through the turn, but stuff's advancing. So right now, what's really happening is all of our transports are moving up and machine gunning. So more pin on that unit. This half-track fired and pinned that unit. His Bren carrier pulled up here, fired, pinned this unit. Chris unloaded his infantry here, fired, killed a couple guys, pinned this unit. So that's kind of where...
That's where we're at.
In the situation where this is split in 2, right?
Yeah, large buildings you cut into separate small buildings. So Chris's airborne ran into this side. Yeah. He moved first, so he got to choose. He moved here. And then the... Vichy French ran into this side. So they're both in 2 buildings that are next to each other.
Yeah.
2 adjacent rooms.
Scott, you need to make a big blue C symbol right here for anybody that plays Battlefield 5. The big church.
That's awesome.
All right,
well, continue along for turn 2.
If you roll a 6 on a morale check, what happens?
You have to roll on the chart.
No, it's 2 dice.
Or 2 dice, sorry.
So double sixes. You have to roll under your...
Causes you to just get right fucked.
Well, you may
So
shoot a friendly team. Or
What's your
Sorry, what's this rule that you guys are talking about?
Fubar.
Oh my god, is that the whole game or the whole all the armies or just
Anytime
American?
you have to do a morale check, if you roll 2 6s, you might just phaser.
you roll on the chart.
That's awesome.
39.
It's just funny that they use the term fubar. It's very...
Well, it's World War II.
Yeah.
Order tests.
Yeah.
Roll 2d6 pairs of
I don't know, I love these British
modified
models.
morale value as
I think you did the right
described.
choice,
So
Chris.
it's
The British are clearly
Well, I've got everything
the coolest
else
looking.
on, right?
So 2 dice getting
Flames
into
of war. So they
Yeah.
haven't done British at all. So.
really
So equal
never.
to or lower, everything on this board's morale is 9.
Yeah.
Each pin marker makes it harder. You have to get a 9 or lower, so you've got 2
So I'm
pins.
7 or
You
lower.
need a 7 or lower to successfully issue an order.
Now is that
Except if I go down.
Yeah, down you just go down automatically.
Yeah.
Is this just it happens to be that these 4 armies have it, or is it like there's
That's
Italians
standard.
standard?
We're playing as everything on the board as being regular infantry.
Oh,
So if you're a veteran, you'll be 10.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And
I was gonna say Paris, but you're just playing them as straight Brits,
Yeah,
right?
because I'm all left
Yeah.
Fallschirmjäger as well.
Yeah, we're just... Everyone's the same. Just
Got
because
it.
It's a teaching
Understood.
learning.
Is your
So I need
officer
to get-
near? Is your officer nearby?
Within
No,
6?
he's not.
It's got to be within 6.
Where is his officer? Is he in the church?
In the building.
No, the church is the...
Not the
No, he's sitting over there.
What a lazy officer.
I haven't even put him on the table yet.
Oh, you're going to do the roll first.
Oh, that's
Oh
funny.
my, okay. So under 7. Come on. Yeah, he does
got
it.
a
6. Woohoo! So they get to do that.
You know why?
But you have
They
two
probably
pin
passed
markers.
it because the officer wasn't there.
So what? You remove a pin marker?
I remove a pin marker because I passed.
He's going to move 1. Play 4
One.
players. But with just
Yeah.
1 army each.
Two
So infantry unit, mortar, machine gun, half
This is
track.
bad news bears
Done.
for the
Go.
depleted Aussie unit.
We'd be 3 turns.
These
per
are the
round.
hits.
It's
These are the
cool.
damaging hits. So
It is quarter.
Tristan's gonna get to pick 2 of them for the 6s. It's not quarter after 7. It's like fucking 10. And then so 4 guys die.
It's quarter after 7.
But he's not here.
It's
So
7 in the morning.
oh, it's 7 in the morning somewhere.
No, it's Australian time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just finished turn 2. It's going quite long only because everybody's learning the rules. So that's fine. So, long story short, Scott's Australians over here got focused fired by this squad up on the hill, this squad over here,
This and medium machine gun team, the Hanomag,
And
and
Hanomag.
the infantry all fired.
yeah, and so they brought them down to, as you saw, yeah, to 2 dudes, and Scotty failed his test. Return fire, mortar round bounced off the hood of
I
this
picked that one
thing.
up for you.
Oh, did you?
It's in here.
What other fire did the Allies do over yonder? They shot
They
MMGs.
shot
A lot into this.
into that.
Yes,
Took
these
some
guys
pins.
took
I lost a
some
guy or 2.
and then these guys rushed up here.
This is the
down
anti-tank
3
guy
models,
that fired
actually.
up there.
Okay, and you hit? No, this is the ranged in marker from the other
Yeah.
mortar that's
That's
over
I
there.
missed
They're all the blue dice. Let's just use the blue dice.
And
for
then
range
in here,
I did range.
so in
Well,
the
that's
very
good.
last move, Tristan's dudes
So that's ranged in on a 6.
from there
Don't use my friggin'
shot into. So again, the church is
And I need
divided
one
into
more over
2
there.
rooms, quote unquote, air quotes,
and the one on the LMG
and
team.
peeled off, basically sniped the NCO,
Put a one.
busted glass and
Good
everything.
guys from my plane guys.
So that is
We're rolling the
that.
corner.
All right, quite a lot has happened,
You're in your
and
own
quite a lot of rules have been checked out, and quite a lot of stuff got shot.
Good learning material. We can just work our way across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So I foobarred his orders, didn't remember they were small teams, so I moved up with the Hanomag, fired at these guys when they were back there and missed. They subsequently moved up, fired at me, hit, but rolled a bad pen roll, just working across. These infantry here ran from here around to there, and then subsequently took fire from the Aussies that are in that building, and lost a couple guys in a pin marker. Working our way across. The mortar missed trying to range in when my infantry were here.
on the back hill.
They moved up with an advance,
Oh, the mortar
fired
did
into these guys. Oh, sorry, no, it did range in, and I lost a dude and pinned him. I successfully passed my advance order, lost the pin marker, moved up, fired, killed a couple guys. Figures went into ambush with its last order for some reason.
Which mortar killed this? Moser's.
Yep.
Back there. His spotter is hiding. Successfully on a 2+ because it failed its order roll to move because it had pin
Oh, yeah,
markers.
yeah,
It
that's right.
failed, so it was stuck there. My Shrek successfully advanced up, fired, and blew this Bren gun carrier up after it advanced and destroyed our mortar, our Vichy
Yeah,
French
so it's
mortar.
a mobile MMG, which makes it really good.
My infantry advanced, fired into that, killed a couple guys.
And all the NCOs are dead in here, so they couldn't really.
Both
do
teams are
too
missing
much.
NCOs and LMGs, and are basically failing their attempts to assault each other.
Yeah.
The boys' anti-tank rifle successfully shot and killed a guy. That was kind of humorous.
Didn't kill anybody, just pinned.
Infantry,
pin marker.
infantry in here continued firing into the building,
Yeah.
killing a couple. There's 4 or 5 pin markers on that Vichy front unit now. I failed to range in again on that infantry. Vichy French have been advancing up the side, staying out of line of sight because the woods block
And
line
are
of
holding
sight,
the objective.
and are holding the objective
The
there.
radio car, yeah.
The LMG here successfully fired and killed the LMG of the British there. There's just sort of an ongoing firefight here, other than the Bren gun carrier advancing and actually failing to hit against his HQ unit.
So here's a dumb question.
That's basically the game.
So the Vichy are holding the
This objective.
22.
This is one of the objectives. Yeah.
The Krauts are holding the quad 20s.
And this is contested.
And that's
So
contested.
if
that's
we end the game
contested.
right now, we win.
So
Yeah.
this, so hang on, but
That's
this,
3 turns?
but we discussed,
halfway.
yeah, but hang on, we discussed, is this entire building, or is it
Yes.
this one section of building? Because these are 3, quote
We
unquote,
called
air
it the
quote
whole building
buildings.
until we read the rules and realized that as soon
Right.
as it's larger than a regular house, you need to break it up.
Okay.
So what
We-
we're basically saying is that arguably you'd have to be the only force in these
In the building.
in this building, meaning in either half.
Either half.
So it would make it harder, but again, this was worth 3. These are only worth 1.
Right. So
if
these
you-
are contesting.
If you
and then
put
you
everything
win.
in this, you'd win the game.
Yeah.
Regardless if your opponent took the sides. So.
Cool.
So they were calling it here because it's been a while, but
Yeah.
it went well. No one's really in a.
I feel pretty confident that if we fought it out, we would probably.
It comes down to dice rolls, though. I'm holding this.
But not for long,
But
man.
look at the amount of stuff that
Yeah.
can shoot at me. Like,
Yeah,
There's a
the thing is,
Vickers
like,
right here waiting.
What I'm
to
saying
do
is,
this.
like, we're sitting on the objectives, and we just have to basically dig in and hold it.
you can't.
It'd be
dig in,
interesting.
though.
No, but you know what I mean, right? Like, we just stay down, and you just.
Yeah. So the question is, like, I can send them in the middle to support,
Yeah.
or I can send them this way.
Yeah.
If you know,
Well,
but then
yeah.
you've got 2 more units there and a machine gun. We've got 2 more units and a machine gun.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, I feel
Right?
like we're in a
There's
better
There's a
position. The
vehicle, but
question
there's
is,
anti-tank. Like it's up in the air. Totally
Yeah.
up in the air.
yeah, we're in a better position. It's just a question of
There's
what
another full
happens.
unit here. Don't forget.
If he
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I'm
true.
saying.
Yeah, if he activates first and drives around the corner, huge
Yeah.
problems, and we have no reaction. You do have an AT team here,
Do it. Yeah, if he comes on the
like,
corner,
but it's the
yeah.
same thing over there. He has an AT team. We have so it's
Yeah.
the only
So
thing
I'm saying
we
the
did.
advantage is we're in the right position right
Yeah,
now, and
the
it's
only
just a question
the
of
only
can we hold
advantage
it.
is we happen to be on objectives turn 3, but it doesn't matter until turn 6. Really.
Yeah, so it's just can we hold it? That's all.
All right. Well, thanks for the game, guys.
It was good.
It was very good, and yeah,
Vichy
I,
French,
I'd
right?
say let's play this more, and we will. But
Yeah.
with Team Yankee tournament locally, kind of coming up in a month, in a bit, I got to get some games into that
I'm gonna
and
finish
get that
painting
paint done
my
too.
6 Gephards.
Yeah, maybe I won't go anymore. All right, guys. Ciao.